All right, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our math class. All right, so class, this afternoon we will have the addition and subtraction, okay? I want everybody to get your math textbook and open chapter 3. Let me just go ahead and share the page for you. Hold on. Chapter 3, that is on page number, let me double check my book here.
Number 26.
Oh, 26. Good job, Bowie. All right, everyone, open your book on page number 20. Oh, it's 30. It's 38, not 36. It's 38.
Okay.
38 Samsi Pet. All right, so let's start, kids. So our lesson today, it's all about simple addition and simple subtraction. All right. So I'm gonna read first the example number 1. Here, example number 1. Okay, let's do this. So Mint had 324 beads. She bought another 132 beads to make some bracelets. The question is, how many beads did Mint use for the bracelets? So class, here's the solution, okay? First is we have to write the number 324 beads, right? That's the initial number of beads. And then she bought another beads, which is 132. All right, so all we have to do is to add these two numbers. So the first one, we will add the number in ones place, and then add the second number, which is in tens place, and then add the third number, which is in hundreds place, okay? So if we will add 4 plus 2, that's 6. 2 plus 3, that's 4. And then 3 plus 1, that's 4. So the answer for this problem is Mint used 456 beads for the bracelets. So this one is actually 5. It's not 4. Can you cancel this one, class, in your book? All right, so that's 456 beads for the bracelet, okay? So that's 324 plus 132, that's 456 beads altogether. All right, okay, I will give you an example. What about this one, class? I have 151 beads plus 232 beads. How many beads altogether? What's the answer? I have 151 beads, and then I add another 232 beads. How many beads altogether?
383.
Very good. So the answer is 383. So that's 1 plus 2. That's 3. And then 5 plus 3, that's 8. And then 1 plus 2 is equals to 3. So the answer is 383 beads. Okay, next. Let's proceed to this example class. Let's try number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Who would like to give me the answer for number 1? We have 214 plus 45. What's the answer for number 1? 214 plus 45. First is we have to add this one, which is 9. And then
259.
And then 2. Very good. So the answer is 259.
59.
Okay, very good. What about for number 2?
And
For
done.
number 2, we need to add 0 plus 6. That's 6, right? And then 6.
486. And
That's
500.
and then bring down 5. So the answer is 586.
And 86.
Okay, very good. What about for number 3? Who would like to answer for number 3?
Teacher Maria, your bank number is 1 and our phone is 5.
Oh, okay. So
It's 5011. It's 51.
5. So
Okay.
315 plus 463.
780. 780. And 80.
Are you sure? 778. Yes or no? Okay, and then number 4 class, we have 634 plus 200.
4 plus 0 is 4. 3 plus 0 is 334.
834. Okay.
834.
Okay, good job. So do you understand the simple addition? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Okay.
Yes,
All right. Now turn
Yes,
your book to page number 39. 39.
Yun nga yun. Problema.
Okay, so here we have addition with regrouping, okay? Addition with regrouping. So here's the example number 2. Bowie, can you read example number 2, please? Ning baked.
Bake 409
9
piece
pies.
Mint bake 114 more pies than
Ning.
Nin, how many pies did the
Min?
Min cake bake?
Okay, very good. So I'm gonna read one more time. Ning baked 409 pies. Ning baked 409 pies, and then Mint baked 114 more pies than Ning. The question is, how many pies did Mint bake? Okay, so here's the solution, class. You just have to add 409 plus 114. So what's the answer? Here's the solution, okay? So we have 409 and then 114. First is we have to add this number in one's place. So 9 plus 4. So 9 plus 4, that's 13. Chemai? That's 13. So we will put 3 over here. And then let's put 1 over here. It's carry 1, okay? And then since we have 1 here, we just have to add 1 over here. So 1 plus 1, that's 2. And that is on the next page. Yeah. Hold on. Here. So 1 plus 1, that's 2. All right. And then the third step is to add 4 plus 1, that's 5. So the answer for the problem is Mint baked 523 pies. Okay. I have another example, class. Let's say I have 328 cookies, okay? Let's say 328 cookies.
Cookies?
Yes, I have 328 cookies. Plus, I bake more 156 cookies. So question is, how many cookies altogether? How many cookies altogether? I have 328 cookies and I have 156 cookies. So how many cookies altogether? First is we have to add 8 plus 6. What is 8 plus 6? What is 8 plus 6? 8 plus 6 is 14, right? 8 plus 6, that's 14. So we will put 4 over here.
4.
And then we regroup the other number, which is number 1. So we put it here on the 10th place.
Number 2.
And then now we will add these 3 numbers. 1 plus 2, that's 3. Plus 5, that's 8.
8.
And then 3 plus 1.
Is 484.
Yes, so we have 484 cookies all together. All right, now let's try this one.
What?
Otto, can you read example number 3?
What?
Page number 14.
Postman delivered 188 letters in the morning and 92 letters in the afternoon. How many letters did he deliver in total?
Okay, thank you, Otto. So the problem is a postman delivered 188 letters in the morning and 92 letters in the afternoon. How many letters did he deliver in total? So this is the postman. So let's see, okay? So we have 188 plus 92. So what's the answer? Let's find out. First step, we will add the number in ones place. So that's 8 plus 2, that's 10. So you have to put 0 here and then carry 1 up here. Second step, step number 2. So since we have the 1 up here, we just have to add the 3 numbers, okay? 1 plus 8 plus 9. That's 18, right? So we will put 8 down here and put 1 up here. Now, step number 3. We will add the number in hundreds place. So we have 1 up here plus the original 1. So 1 plus 1, that's 2. So the answer for the problem is the postman delivered 280 letters in total on that day. So the answer is 280. All right. I will give you another example, class. I have 299 letters in the morning plus 76 letters in the afternoon. How many letters in total or altogether for one day? I have 299 plus 76 letters. How many letters altogether? Okay, first, we have to add 9 plus 6. What is 9 plus 6, class? 9 plus 6 equals what? What is 9 plus 6? That's 15, right? So 9 plus 6, that's 15. So we put 5 down here. And then we will put 1 up here. So 1, 5, 15. Okay, next. We will add the number in tens place. So 1 plus 9 plus 7. 1 plus 9 plus 7 equals 17, right? So we will put 7 over here. And let's put 1 up here. Now we will add the number in hundreds place. So 1 plus 2 is equals to 3. So the answer for this problem is 375 letters in one day. Class, do you understand? Yes, I do. No, I don't.
Yes, I do.
Okay, now let's try to answer letter A, B, C, and D. Letter A.
G and H. E
So
and
first
F,
is
D and F.
So letter A, we have 177 plus 93. So 7 plus 3, that's 10. Okay, so let's put the 0 here and carry 1. So 1 plus 7 plus 9, that's 17. And then we carry the 1 here. So 1 plus 1, that's 2. So the answer for this problem is 270. Okay, what about letter B? Letter B, class. $285 plus 38.
333.
Very good. So the answer is 323. What about for letter C? 181 plus 547. Letter C.
Me. Me. Me.
Okay, yes, what's the answer? Ashita, do you know the answer for letter C?
728.
Very good, 728. What about for letter D? 565 plus 273. 838. Very good. What about for letter E? 837 plus 24. 861. And what about for letter F? 535 plus 148. 683. Very good. And for letter G, 909 plus 15.
Can you go back to letter C and D?
Okay, letter C. Okay, let's continue class. For letter F, we have 683, right? And what about letter G? 909 plus 15. 924.
972.
Letter H.
22.
Okay, very good. 922. Are you done?
Yes, I am done. Yes, I am done.
Okay, let's continue class. Now turn your book to page number 43. 43 na. Turn your book to page number 43. So this is a simple subtraction. All right, Brave, can you read example number 4? Bookstore.
A bookstore had 825 books. Is
Sold.
sold 314 books. In a
Particular.
particular West, how many books does the bookstore have left at
Left.
left for the week?
Okay, I'm gonna read one more time. A bookstore had 825 books. It sold 314 books in a particular week. How many books did the bookstore have left at the end of that week? Okay, so all we have to do is to minus or subtract the books, okay? First is 825 minus 314, okay? So the first step, or here's the solution. So 5 minus 4, that's 1, okay? So we will subtract the number in one's place. So 5 minus 14, that's 1. And then let's subtract the numbers in tens place. So that's 2 minus 1, that's 1. All right. And then next, let's subtract the numbers in hundreds place. So that's 8, oh, that's 3 minus 8, that's 5. So the answer for the problem is the books has 511 books left. Okay, so there are 511 books left. All right, I'm gonna give you another example class. I have 956 books, okay? And then there are 533 books that was sold. What's the answer? So there are 956 books and 533 books that are sold out. So let's try to find the answer now. 6 or 3 minus 6. So that's 3, okay? And then 3 minus 5, that's 2. And then 5 minus 9, that's 4. So the answer is there are 423 books left. All right, let's try another example. Let's try to answer this. Letter A, letter B, letter C, and letter G. Okay, for letter A class, what do you think is the answer?
425.
425, let's see. Very good. What about letter B? 787 minus 31.
756.
Very good. So that's 756. What about letter C? 534 minus 231.
303.
303. Very good. And what about for letter D? 689 minus 207.
282.
282. All right, do you understand this? Yes, I do. No, I don't.
Yes, I do. Teacher, I'm not finished. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Okay, are you done?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Can I answer, please?
Let's wait for your other friends to finish writing.
Teacher, I'm done.
Okay, now turn your book to page number 44. Subtraction with regrouping, page number 44. Okay, Kampi, can you read example number 5, please?
Flower.
A florist. A florist.
A forest
Had
283 roses. She
sold
58 of
them.
How many roses
Did
did the
florist
forest have
left?
left?
Okay, I'm gonna read one more time. Example number 5. A florist had 283 roses. She sold 58 of them. How many roses did the florist have left? So it goes like this. It's gonna be subtraction again, okay? So that's 283 minus 58. So first step, step number 1, we will subtract the number in ones place. So 8 minus 3, we cannot do that because 8 is bigger than 3. So how are we going to do that? So what we're going to do is we will borrow 1 from here, okay? So we will cancel number 8, and then we will add 1 from here. Okay, we will add 1, and then the 8 will become 7 because we borrow 1 from number 8. So now we have 13. 13 minus 8. So that's 5, okay? So again, we borrow 1 from number 8, and then number 8 will become 7. And then, since we borrow 1 from here, 3 will become 13. So that's step number 1.
May I go to toilet?
Yes, you may. And now step number 2. Okay, step number 2. Since we cancel number 8, and now it will become 7, so we can now subtract 5 from 7. So 5 minus 7 is equals to 2, okay? So that's the second step. Now the third step, step number 3. We will minus the number on hundreds place. But since no number from here, we will just put 2 down here, okay? So the answer for the problem is 225. So the florist has 225 flowers left now. Okay, I'm gonna give you another example, class. What about this one? 392 minus 65. Okay, so all we have to do is to cancel number 9, and number 9 will become 8. And then we will add 1 here. So the 2 will become 12. Okay, so that's 12 minus 5. That's 7. So we put 7 over here. And now since 9 become 8, so we will subtract 6 from 8. So 6 minus 8, that's going to be 2, okay? And then we will just bring down 3 over here. So the answer is 327. All right, class, do you understand? Yes, I do. No, I don't.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Okay, now turn your book to page number 45. Turn your book to page number 45, example number 6. I'm going to call someone to read example number 6. What about Ashita? Ashita, can you read example number 6, please? A tailor
A tailor had 400
spools.
Spools.
Of
of
thread.
thread.
Okay.
He used 286 spoons of thread. How many spoons of thread does the
Tailor.
tailor have left?
Okay, so I'm gonna read one more time. A tailor had 400 spools of thread. He used 286 spools of thread. How many spools of thread does the tailor have left? Okay, first and foremost, class, what is spools? Spools is this one, this one. That is spool. If it's only one, spool. If it's more than 1, 2, 3, or 4, it's spools with letter S. Okay. And what is thread? So thread is this one. So these are threads, okay? Those are threads with different colors. So here's the solution. That's gonna be 400 minus 286. So here's the solution. First one, step number 1. We will subtract the number in ones place, okay? So since we cannot minus or subtract 6 to 0, what we're going to do is to cancel 0, and then the 0 will become 9. And then the 0 over here will become 10. So that's going to be 10 minus 6. So that's 4. So we put 4 over here. Okay. Now, step number 2. We regroup the numbers in tens place. All right. So since we borrow 1 from 0, and then the 0 will become 9, we can now subtract 8 from 9. So 8 minus 9, that's going to be 1. And then let's proceed to step number 3. Step number 3, since we borrow 1 from here, so number 4 will become 3 because we put 1 over here. So now let's minus 2 minus 3, that's actually 1. So the answer for the problem is the tailor has 114 spools left. Okay, do you understand, class? Yes, I do. No, I don't.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
All right, now let's try to answer this one. Letter A, B, C, and D. E, F, G, and H. Okay, letter A, we have 619 minus 36. So first is we will subtract this number in ones place. So 6 minus 9, that's 3, right? But here in tens place, we cannot minus 3 from 1. So all we have to do is to borrow 1 from 6. So 6 will become 5. And then the 1 will be here. And 1 will become 11. So 11 minus 3, that's 8. And then we'll just bring down 5 here. So the answer for letter A, it's 583. Okay, letter B class, I would like to answer number 3. Oh no, letter B. For letter B, we have 414 minus 242. So first is we will subtract the number in ones place. So that's 2 minus 4 equals 2, right? Oh, we cannot minus 4 from 1. So all we have to do is to regroup. So we cancel 4 and 4 will become 3. And then 1 will become 11. So 11 or 4 minus 11, that's 7. And then 2 minus 3, that's 1. So the answer for letter B is 172. What about for letter C? No, it's 297 for letter C. I'm gonna show you. So 8 minus 5, no, cannot. So we're going to borrow 1 from here. So 1 will become 0. And then 5 will become 15. So 8 minus 15, that's 7, okay? So here we cannot minus 1 from 0. What we're going to do is to borrow 1 from 4. So 4 will be canceled, and then this will become 3. And then 0 here will become 10. So 1 minus 10, that's going to be 9. And then 1 minus 3, that's 2. So the answer for letter C is 297. Okay, what about for letter D? Anyone? Letter D, what's the answer for letter D? For letter D, it's very easy.
ทำอันนี้ไปก่อนทำไปก่อนลูกไม่ทำเป็นเท่าไหร่หมดเลยทำไปเถอะลูกลบเหรอลบกันเหรอน้องอันนี้ไปอย่าง
Okay, for letter D class. First is we have 2 minus this one. 9 minus 0, may die, cannot. Okay, so we will cancel 0 over here, and then 0 will become 9. And then 0 here will become 10. So now we can subtract 9 from 10. So that's 1. And then since the 0 become 9, we will borrow 1 from number 2. So 2 will become 1. So 1 minus 8, 9, that's going to be 8. And then bring down 1. So the answer for letter D is 181. Okay, now let's proceed to letter E. Letter E class, what's the answer for letter E?
313.
Very good, 313. Good job. What about letter F? Letter F.
652.
Very good, brave, 652. Letter G. Letter G. Anyone? Letter G.
Dạ, đi.
217.
217. Very good. And letter H.
554.
546. Okay, what about here? Number 2. Subtract and then show your working. For letter A, what's the answer for letter A?
137.
Very good, 137. What about letter B?
$623.
Very good, 623. And what about letter C? Letter C? What's the-
316.
326, okay? What about letter D, 950 minus 65? 885. Okay, very good, kids.
พี่ผิดอะไร
แล้วพี่ผิดอันเดียว
Are you done?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
เมื่อกี้วันนี้คือดินสอใช่ไหมดินสอต้มออกทำไมเดินไปนั่งแบตเหลือแค่3
แต่เหลือแค่3อ่ะเพื่อนบอกจำได้ไหมแก
เหลือ100แบตเขาเหลือลิงน้อยเขาเหลือ20 กว่า
Okay.
เอามาลองใช้แบตของผมลงก็
All right. So class, do you understand addition and subtraction? Yes, I do. No, I don't.
Yes I do
Okay, so I think that's all for today, everyone. And for your homework is to answer your math workbook. Page number 26, 27, and 28. Okay. Answer your math workbook on pages number 26, 27, and 28.
อันนี้สวย
And for subtraction, continue to page number 29, 30, and 31. So that's from 26 to 31. I'm gonna assign that to your Google Classroom, okay? All right, so I think that's all for today, everyone. Thank you, students.
Thank you
เรียนอย่าเพิ่งออกแป๊บนึงนะคะ อย่าเพิ่งออกนะ
Bye.
Bye